We haven't actually like thought of any advice.
Yeah, it'll come to us.
Hey guys! Today we're filming a high school / freshman advice video. You can hear the chickens in the background. It's so annoying.
It's okay. If you hear chickens in the background, it's okay. Or a dog. But yeah, we're gonna be juniors this year, so we're kind of wise.
No,
just kidding. High school, it's a mystery. We'll never be able to figure it out. But
no one ever will.
Yeah. So this is just some advice we have for incoming freshmen, or just, or just anyone. Maybe you're going into your senior year and you're like, hey, I want some advice from some juniors.
Yeah, because they're so wise beyond their years.
Yeah.
So it's basically everything that we might have done differently.
Yeah, because
you see that spider web back there? Come here.
Oh, now I see it.
Oh.
Ew, it's so ugly looking.
Where'd it go? Oh, here it is.
Oh, that's artsy.
Look, this is the spider Megan was playing with.
I wasn't playing with it. That's kind of... I was just messing up its web.
Okay, so this is basically everything we might have done differently freshman year, or just helpful stuff that we did do, but we probably did. Alright, you can go first. Your first little tidbit.
Oh, okay. My first thing is that whenever we came from our middle school to high school, most of our friend group got into the same high school. And so we kind of like already had our group of friends, and I made the mistake of thinking that like we were all just gonna like kind of stay as like a clique, and we were all still gonna be like best middle school friends. But everyone kind of like made their own friends, but I was like I don't want to make new friends. Like I like the friends I already have. I don't want to make new ones. I don't like doing that and stuff. So I was just like, I just kind of like kept myself in classes where I like didn't know anyone, or like I had like one person from middle school. I would like stick with them. And I wish that I had like made new friends, because that's what they did, and I was just so kind of like, so if you're like
what?
I was like, but so if you're either like going to a high school where you don't know anyone, then that could be a good thing, because you can just like kind of start fresh and make new friends. Or if you already have friends going into high school, still try and like make new ones, because I have made new ones, but not like a whole lot. And
basically she's lonely.
Yeah, well, I'm not lonely, but just keep in mind that other people are gonna start making friends. So even if you're like, I don't want to make new friends, you should still try and do it.
Okay, my first thing, and this is like completely random, it's not like prioritized at all.
Yeah, mine either.
Yeah, that was the right word, wasn't it?
Yeah, this entire list isn't like
in order or anything. My first advice is don't stand, like we have stairs in our school, and like we have like, our school's basically a square of 3 stories.
It's big.
Everyone just stands in the middle of the hallway. Like I walk to class by myself. Like I'm in like, whenever I'm walking to class, like I'm not in the mood to talk to anyone. Like I'm not like being friendly. I'm like staring at the ground or at my phone, walking.
Yeah.
So like I'll pass by Megan sometimes, and Megan and I are pretty good friends. But I'll pass by her and I won't even say anything. like I just want to get to class. And people who stand in the middle of the hallway or on the stairs.
Yeah. At least just like go to the side.
Yeah, like
and stand on the side.
Yeah. Like, we have like lockers on the sides of ours, so like if you stand and you're like at your locker, that's fine. But in the middle of the hallway, or if you're like walking with your friends and you're walking so slow.
Yeah, okay. Like sometimes when you're in the hallway going to class, there will be like a group of maybe like 4 friends, and they all just stand in the middle of the hallway. Like sometimes this happened for me, like on the way to French class every single day. We have like 2 different lunches. I'm not gonna like go into a whole lot of detail, but we have 2 different lunches, and I would be going to French class while the first lunch was going to lunch, and this group of 4 friends would like just wait for each other to go to lunch together, but they would just stand there right in the middle of the hall, and you'd always have to like navigate your way around them. It was so annoying.
So don't stand in the middle of the hallway, because you're gonna be those people and no one's gonna like you.
Yeah. Oh, this is like, I don't know, might be just like a personal preference for me, but I like getting to school early. I used to, like, freshman year, I was late to school basically every morning. It wasn't my fault, though. It was because my mom, sorry, Mom, but it was your fault. She was, like, always running late, and I would always be ready, but then she would take me, and she would always be late, so I would always either just make it by, like, the last second, or I'd be late, and I actually ended up getting detention for it, but...
You didn't go, did you?
I did go. But, I mean, detention wasn't that bad, but, I mean, you'd rather not go. But, and then... It's not a bee. It's not a bee. But then this year, sophomore year, I still can't drive. Well, I can drive now, but I couldn't drive sophomore year. So I carpooled with someone, and we would always get to school. Our school started at almost 8 o'clock, and I would usually get to school at around 7:30. And so I thought that was pretty nice because, like, our entire friend group kind of got to school early, so we would all just kind of, like, hang out before school started.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's just more fun.
Yeah, and it's nice because, like, you're not getting to school and immediately your day starts,
Yeah.
and you have, like, this buffer time.
Yeah.
And if you need to go talk to a teacher, or you need, like, help on homework, or you didn't do your homework, it's nice to, like, have that time.
And it's weird because it sounds like a bad thing, like getting to school super early. It sounds like not enjoyable at all. But for me, it was fun. I like getting to school early. So now that I can drive this year, I'm gonna be at school like at like 7:20 every morning.
Yeah.
Nice.
And at our school, our parking lot is not, like, we have a historic school, so you're not allowed to pave anything because it could, like, mess up, like, with flooding and stuff like that. So our parking lot is just, like, a square with, like,
Rocks and dirt.
And it's super intimidating to me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so scared to drive there, so if you get there early, you get, like, a better parking spot up front, and you don't have to deal with, like,
the crazy mess.
Okay, I have one, and it's basically, like, if you watch any of these, like, advice videos, it's gonna be the one that you hear all the time, but it's, like, do your work and, like, stay focused, and, like, everyone knows it, and, like, we did our work, but there were some times where, like, you kind of, you didn't try, yeah. And it'll, like, pay off in the long run.
Yeah.
So, do your homework, kids.
For us, we both took AP World History our freshman year, and I don't know if like Cameron agrees with this or not, or if this was like just me, but going into AP World, if you know, AP is advanced placement, and you're basically getting college credit for it, so it's a really intense class, and there's a lot of work that goes with it. But whenever I went into it, I'm like, from middle school, I kind of got by with like all A's very easily.
Yeah.
You don't really have to try that hard. And so I was kind of expecting the same thing going in high school. Like, going into that AP class, I was just kind of like, I don't really need to try, like, this will be easy. And the first, like, entire quarter, I just failed everything.
Yeah, me too. No, I passed that first test or quiz we had on math.
I got like an 80 on that.
No, I made 100, and then after that, it was... Oh, don't fly into the spider web.
That's a stupid spider.
But it's just kind of like, it hit us with a truck, like...
Yeah. So if you're taking any, even like honors classes, or like AP classes, anything, just make sure you're going in with the attitude that you will have to work, because I didn't really realize with the AP class, like, first quarter I was like, oh, this will be easy. Second quarter I was like done trying because I was mad because I was failing everything. And then the third and fourth quarter I finally realized that I actually need to like sit down and like figure out my stuff and like study and do my work. And so like fourth quarter I ended up getting out of the class with like a 94, I think, which is pretty good, but that was like with 5 points added. But yeah, so if you're going into any like hard classes or like just any advanced classes, make sure you know what you're getting yourself into, because I don't think we did like at all. So
yeah, it was scary. Okay, Megan and I were talking, like, when we were planning out this video, a little bit. Megan said to like befriend your teachers.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like, get on their good side, but don't do it in a kiss up way.
Yeah.
Because then you're gonna be known as the kiss up, and then that's just not really gonna work. So you find the kiss up of your grade, and don't be as bad as them, but stay on the teacher's good side. Yeah.
Like, be friendly and personable towards them. Like, I have a really hard time getting teachers to like me.
Yes.
Because I don't know what it is. Like, the first day of school, I always try really hard to get the teachers to like me, and it just doesn't happen, like, ever. And it's not a good experience. Like, it's kind of funny sometimes, because I'm like, oh, I hate that teacher so much. Like, they're so mean to me. it's like funny sometimes, but like at the end of the day, it's like it would just be so much easier if they just liked me and it would be a bad grade because she doesn't like me or whatever. So
just make sure you're like nice to your teachers and like friendly with them.
Just don't be rude for no reason.
Yeah.
Which I mean, I've never done really, but I'm rude after they're rude to me. So okay, my next one, it's not really a tip, but it's just kind of like something that I find annoying when people do this is, and I've done it before, so it's not like I can't really say a whole lot because I've been that person before, but like have your own pens and like have your own paper, because it's really annoying because like at the beginning of the year I'm always the person with all the paper and the pens.
Yeah, me too.
And then people are always like, can I have a piece of paper, can I have a piece of paper? I'm like, sure, whatever. But then at the end of the school year I'm always the person that's like, do you have a pen, do you have paper? But just like try to have your supplies, because it's kind of annoying whenever you're always like, do you have a piece of paper? It's like,
do you know who always had to borrow stuff? Luke Rucci.
Oh yeah.
Luke Rucci never had his stuff. This won't make it in the video. He never had his stuff. Yeah, like being the person who like, and like everyone knows you. Like by like the second quarter, everyone's like, oh yeah, like Megan Anthony, she always borrows stuff, but she never gives it back.
Yeah.
It sucks.
So like towards the end of the year, I feel like it's more acceptable because it's like no one's really trying, and so it's just kind of like, it's like common ground to share your stuff like towards the end of the school year. But like at the beginning, it's like, come on, you had a supply list, like just buy your paper. Like it's really not a big deal.
I guess this kind of goes along with like what I was saying earlier about like letting your teachers like you. But if you're like, I'm like me, I am super scared to get called on for stuff. Like anytime I get called on for something, I immediately become stupid and illiterate and like I can't read and I can't, Spanish is the worst. Like I hate being called on for stuff in Spanish because I can't like read in Spanish and like I don't know how to conjugate verbs. So it's the worst. But if you volunteer whenever you know the answer, or like you're pretty confident, then you're less likely to be called on, or in my opinion, you're less likely to be called on whenever like
you don't know it.
Because the teacher's like, oh, like Megan, she like volunteers a lot, so if she's not raising her hand right now, she won't want to be called on. And that's what my mom told me. My mom's a teacher. So
yeah, I agree with that. That's true. Alright, my next tip is, if you're confused, ask a question. But if you just weren't paying attention at all, don't sit there and ask the teacher to like reteach the entire lesson just because you were on your phone. Like, if you need to do that, go to tutorial after school. Don't waste everyone else's time asking what they just said because you weren't paying attention.
Yeah, I agree with that. But if like you're confused, ask a question. I'm using this to talk now. If you're confused, ask a question. But if it's something like you just like, okay, like in chemistry, we learned moles in the very beginning of the year, and I still can't tell you how to do mole conversions.
It took me like 2 quarters to learn
like
it.
I still don't know. And in the beginning of the year, like I went to tutorial because I had no idea how to do them, and like the fact that I still don't know is just because our teacher was a really crappy teacher. But like I didn't want to be the kid in class, even though everyone in class didn't know how to do it, that just kept asking how to do it over and over and over, no matter how much she helped us.
Like you can always ask someone sitting next to you too.
Yeah,
like don't always stop the entire class for a question.
So like if you flat out just don't get it, go to tutorial. But if you're just confused like about one thing, ask a question. And teachers like it when you ask questions.
Yeah. But like just don't, if you know it's a question that's gonna take like 20 minutes to answer, just save it for tutorial.
Yeah.
Because that bothers me whenever we'll be in class and then someone will just be like, can you explain to me how the world was created?
Yeah.
And then Mr. Sullivan will go on for like the rest of the class about his theory on how the world got created or whatever. It just is annoying.
Okay, so I hope this helped. If you guys want us to do like another video like this, or like another back to school, or like you had one on your forehead the whole time while we were doing that. Like another like back to school video, let us know.
Oh, if you have like any specific questions, you can just comment them and we'll answer them or whatever, just respond to you. Yeah. We might do, I don't know, we might do a back to school haul, but I don't really have that much I need to buy. Like I feel like I already have most of my supplies from last year.
Me too.
I might just get a few new things.
I'm gonna do, I don't know. I'll go, I know, like whenever I get there, I'll be like, I need all of this.
Yeah, so we'll probably do a back to school haul. Bye.
Bye. Thumbs up if you are scared of spiders because, yeah. Oh, we'll get over it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Peace.
Peace out.
Catch you on the flip side. We didn't spend it all again.
Yeah. Oh. Wait, I don't think I've met that one before, have I?
Yolanda.
Oh, that's Yolanda?